Dragon here, coming at you with some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Going to be continuing where we last left off. So last time we went a little bit more to the north. We went to a resort of some kind, and we nearly got killed. So hopefully we will avoid any easily avoidable deaths this day. We will see how that goes. For the most part, I still have a lot of stat eggs. I don't really need too much else. Let me actually get rid of the hammer. Let me get rid of any basically extra tools and stuff that I have on me that I don't need. I don't really... I only have 2 arms, so I really only need 2 tourniquets. There's no real need for me to have more than that. Obviously, you have a lot of fish and other stuff on me as well. So the main goal today is to find a... it should be early enough, too, we can get out of here. Is to find either a welding mask or a bunch of sunglasses so that we can make a welding glass. Or welding mask, not glass. Oh, hi. Sure, why not? Let's fire you. Nice. So I do have a shotgun, which is pretty fun, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of shots for said shotguns. Let's actually drop that guy down here. Alright. So we're immediately going to get in our car. We're going to turn around and we're going to head out of here and start looking at the... Wait, what the... I see. There's the other problem as well that we're potentially going to have to face, is the fact that... also, what is that? Is that a FEMA camp? That is indeed a FEMA camp. I probably don't want to go there. There's not a lot of really good stuff there, and it can be dangerous. Rural house. There's a lot of towns off to the east. For now, we're going to head down to this town to the south. We'll kind of see where we can go from there. If there's nothing of interest, I might follow the road all the way to this larger town of Wateli. Wateli-do? But yeah, no. But I need to find a welding mask here soon, because even like the engine of this vehicle that I'm driving around right now is not super functional. Actually, one thing that I should do... Let's hold up here for a hot second. Okay, now how do I do this again? Ah, there we go. So by hitting P on that, we will now pick up every single one of these as we kind of walk over them. And as we get different components, we'll eventually be able to... there we go. We'll eventually be able to essentially remake the bullets. So we'll go around and start collecting some of the shells here. There we go. Of course, the downside is... No, we don't want to step on the barbed wire fence. The downside, per se, I should say... And actually, let me go ahead and hack off the solar panels here, because we'll need those later. There is swappable battery storage cases here, but they're not, yeah, they're going to be too heavy to grab. Whatever, I'll load them into the vehicle when I bring the vehicle back down here. But yeah, the one downside is if you have things set up to be auto-picked up and you end up, like, being in a fight and trying to run away, that may screw you over as you are, you know, too busy running around going, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. Let's go ahead and wear that again. So you might end up wasting time picking up ammo, and that might lead to your unfortunate demise. So eventually, once you're done picking up a bunch of stuff in an area, you may wish to disable that. Oh god, we got a lot of these around here, though. Now, what do I actually... Do I have the skill right now to do this? Let's see here. Remington 223 black powder reloaded. Here we go. So I have the skill to do it, but obviously I don't have what I need. So we require a hand press and some kind of stove. So it can be a hot plate. It can be anything, really. We will need a lot of lead. We will need small rifle primers. Some kind of gunpowder, whether it's mixed smokeless gunpowder, smokeless magnum powder, rifle powder. Either way, we need to make that. And then finally, copper. Copper and lead, those are going to be the two interesting things to get a hold of. Usually, if you go into certain gun stores, I should say, will have, like, copper and lead in them. So you'll be able to find a lot of that in bulk in those gun stores. But those are the ones where they have actual, like, oh, hello. Interesting. Frying pan. We got a canning pot and a food processor. Oh, those are pretty dandy to have. We got more pots, bowls, knives, everything we would need. Metal tongs. The metal tongs are very important because the metal tongs are used with some of the more, what is it? It's used in one of the advanced kind of equipment that you need for producing things like ammunition. I believe it's the forge or something like that, maybe. I can't remember precisely. Yeah, let's grab this shotgun hull, too, so I can rearm that at some point. So right now, I'm just going around collecting all this so that eventually, there's the possibility that I can reload these shells and make use of it. I will have to get that napalm flamethrower. Well, it's even just a flamethrower, not just a napalm flamethrower. It's just one of the ammo types you can use with it, but still. There's also the Barrett here I have to recollect at some point, because I will actually need the, do I have enough room for that right now? No, I don't. I didn't think I would. But I will, like, need that eventually, because if you're going to infiltrate, like, certain military bases, you're going to want to bring the Barrett, or at least another similar long-range rifle with you, because that'll allow you to pop turrets without being in their weapon range, which is kind of important, because turrets hurt. You can have power armor, and turrets still hurt, so you do want to be prepared for those at some point or another. I will definitely be coming back for the camera. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother right now, but I will be grabbing the cameras from that APC at some point. Right, let me actually... We'll continue grabbing some of the ammo here. But I'm going to remove this shortly. Actually, I'll leave that one right there, because that's the one I'll use to kind of remove the pickup order. And let's see how many casings we've managed to actually collect. Zombie roaming around up there. Alright, let's do this. Oh, is it beside me? There it is. So I hit P again. So we're no longer picking that up. And I'm actually not even going to pick that one up. So how many casings did we manage to actually pick up from that? Let's see. Quite a bit. So probably a couple hundred casings. So that's pretty decent. Where am I gonna put them right now, though, is the question. I don't want to load up my vehicle with them, so I think I'll put them... We'll put them all, like, right here on the ground in here, so I'll be able to kind of see it. There we go. So yeah, we have 702 casings. That's 702 bullets that I'll eventually be able to hopefully refill at some point or another. Okay, it's already closed. Alright, let's get back in our vehicle. Hopefully start the engine, and away we go. Start cruising our way outside. Of course, we're going to destroy things as we're driving by here, unfortunately. Try and... Oh, shoot, I forgot. Stop. Actually, let go of the controls. We'll just keep it here for a hot second. Okay. Oh, yes, I have to do it that way. Okay. From the ground into the vehicle. Load all of these solar panels. Perfect. I will need those both for the actual main vehicle itself as well as the, what's it called? It's always a pain trying to get through that. I might have to give that another push later. Oh, hey, there's more solar panels here. Let's stop for a hot second. Again, actually, no, let's stop driving because I don't want to burn through any fuel while I do this. And... oh. Let's actually grab the swappable, the battery. Can I not? Oh, because I require... yeah. No, so I won't be able to do that right now, but that's okay. Let's remove the solar panels then. Whoops. I also accidentally removed the quarter paneling, which was not something I intended to do there previously. Okay. Let's put it below me. There we go. And now I can shove that not there. Thank you very much. Pavement. Wait a hot tick. No, I wanted it in the... oh. Apparently I loaded it up somewhere else. Never mind. I had the correct location initially. Whoops. We're all good here. Right, let's get going. Let's get going. So we're going to head south here in a minute. And away we go. One thing I probably could have done was get a spare box of, I'm assuming 5.56, and put it in the machine gun of this vehicle, but don't really want to waste that ammo if I can help it. Alright, we're going south. What's here, though? A tree farm. Oh, cool. Don't really care too much about the tree farm, though. So yeah, again, we're looking for either a welding mask, which would be a lifesaver just to find it as is, or potentially just a bunch of sunglasses and duct tape, which are required to make my own welding goggles. Yay! My skill in vehicle driving has increased. Huzzah! Cruising down the highway, having lots of fun. Oh, we're here. What do we got here? We got ourselves a farm. We got a couple of buildings. Small wooded trail. We got a puppy brew coming our way. Of course, it had to be evil puppy brew. That's actually one thing I really want to do for this character, for this playthrough, is I actually do want to, like, recruit NPCs and get an actual, like, you know, survivor enclave or something, whatever you want to call it, kind of started. You know what? It's fine. Let's just stop here. Stop. Come at me. Okay, let's, how are we doing there? 22 rounds? That's enough. We should need to reload that. Unless all of a sudden, like, the entire town comes out to say hi or something. You got anything good on you? Not particularly, no. Alright, let's drive this thing, do I want to? Just in case I could. And of course... that's the one thing, though, I'm kind of afraid of doing, is if I start this vehicle too many times, there's the chance that it's just not going to start anymore. Because the engine's dead. And there's nothing I can do about that. What do we got here? Hemostatic powder. Antiseptic, which is really good to have. The only thing that's bad with this vehicle is that the controls are destroyed, but yeah, what can you do? Actually, what I should do is... Let me grab the halogen bar here quickly. Yes, wield the halogen bar. What do we got in here? Sewing kit, motor oil, scissors. Grab the sewing kit. Oh, hello. That's a... Is that what I think it is? That's exactly what I think it is. We got ourselves a charcoal smoker. Fantastic. So with that, all I have to do is essentially take a bunch... Well, actually, I need to make a charcoal kiln as well. And with that, I can essentially stuff it with a bit of wood, turn it on, drop it on the ground or anywhere, honestly. Usually I'll drop it on the ground, though. And then after a bit of time, usually a day or so, it'll produce a bunch of charcoal. I can then take that, reload the charcoal kiln, and that allows me to... Let's grab the pliers. That allows me to smoke meat, which makes it last a pretty decent amount of time. New York wieners. Sure, let's go ahead and grab some New York wieners. Nothing mind-blowing there. Television. The Modern Rifleman. Don't think I had that one, so I'll take it. Nothing of interest there, really. Uh-oh. Zombies trying to break in. Let's just take the back exit. And away we go. On to the next house. We got some solder. I'll take that. Nothing else interesting or too interesting there. What have we got in the bathroom? Aspirin. I'll definitely take that. Gummy vitamins. Heartburn medicine. I've never even really seen, like, heartburn happen. So I don't know if it's something that I should actually, like, bother to try. I find it funny that I just did a U-turn there. If it's something I should ever bother to even try to bring with me, or just, you know, not even worth it. Oh, shit. I did not mean to start a fire in there, but apparently I did. Whoops. Sure, let's take the lighter. We already have enough hammers. We're good there. Tea leaves? Sure, why not? Let's take some tea. And a coffee mug. Toastums, oatmeal, yeast. Definitely want all of that. Anything good in here? We've got... Apparently I have too much stuff on me. Oh boy. We've got some books, which is definitely something else I need. You know what? What's my... Yeah, my pack weight is way too heavy right now. Let me go dump some stuff. Now loading. Please wait. Why am I so damn heavy? Well, we got some butane, well, a bunch of butane. We do have too many pliers now, so actually I'll drop that on the ground. Put those away. Scorecard and the bills. Don't... actually, I'll even drop that. We don't need that one. Ah, yes, the Repair Nanobot CBM. That was a good find. The Essence of Ninjutsu. Yeah, let's put these away. Is there anything else? Yeah, the charcoal smoker. That's a heavy sucker. Put away the bottle jack. I'll keep the hacksaw on me for now, and we'll drop the pliers. Alright, you just keep chilling there, zombie. Keep on chilling on. Alright, what do we got here? What is a transistor? We'll grab that. Outdoor adventures. Definitely want that. Sushi made easy. Hell yes. Ham radio illustrated. We've got sewing techniques for designers. Sure, dance, dance, dance. Why not? Liverlicious recipes your kids will love. Things to do with milk. Settlers on the ranch. No, we don't want that. AAA guide. Sure. Unfortunately, we can't open the safe. And we can potentially get lucky and open the safe. But it's so rare that I've just almost never had that happen. Oh, fuck. Ow. Okay, this is freaking ridiculous. Ow. All that damage from a cockroach. And again, that's where this game is kind of like, well, what the hell? The fact that I could take that much damage by a freaking cockroach is a little ridiculous. Oh my god. Hemostatic powder. Keep activating the hemostatic powder. Right leg. Okay, we're good. Well, that was not annoying as hell. Let's slow back to a walk. Wield the halogen bar. Yeah, that sucked a little bit. Okay, we have a park and a house across the street and not too much else. There is a... Ooh, there's actually a hardware store across the street over there. That's probably more valuable than these houses, but I'm still hoping to find... Oh, God. Are they in the park? Yeah, no, there's way too much in that park. We're going back around. We'll go to the hardware store. Let's actually see if we can get around the back of the hardware store. What kind of fish are those? And I can actually kill them and take the fish. Pumpkin seed sunfish. That's an interesting fish. Okay, what do we have here? We got pipes, we got sheets, we got door hinges, heavy beams, we got a whole bunch of nails, which I'll definitely grab. We actually do have sheets of tempered glass, which is really, really useful. I'll grab at least one of those if I can. I'd like to grab the commercial fertilizer. Yeah, I thought it might be too heavy. Grab a bunch of nails there. What do we got here? We actually have a lot of coal. Actually makes me wonder if I can put that into the charcoal or not. I might have to... bring that over here just to see if I can refill it with the coal. Because if I can, then I have a ridiculous amount of coal. Basically, I wouldn't have to worry about smoking meat, like, forever. Harvest decorative plant? No. So, pretty much all the same. Just a whole bunch of pipes, whole bunch of ropes, wires, plastic sheets. Nothing really blowing my mind there. But what do we have in here? Sewing kits. We got a couple of concrete mixers. We do have some commercial fertilizer. So there's a lot of fertilizer here, which is a good thing. We don't need it, but it's useful later on, because one of the objectives for the refugee center is to bring them a bunch of commercial fertilizer. So unfortunately, this store does not have what we need for the most part. But it might have at least something interesting, I should say. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Yeah, they just popped up out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna hold back there. They kind of surrounded me, so let's go ahead and wear that. And actually, hold up a second. No, we still got 12 shots left. We're okay there. Wield that. That should be fine. Nothing of interest on them. Nope. What do we got here? Nothing of interest. Nope, nothing of interest there either. Nothing. I really need to find some sunglasses. That would help a lot, but unfortunately, we're just not finding any, really. Got some zucchinis, some carrots. Sure. Oh, we're not gonna be able to grab all that, are we? Okay. I guess I got to make another run to the vehicle to offload. Do I have under the hood, actually? I do not have under the hood. Okay. Like how they have a little fire pit in the backyard there. Alright, let's make sure to smash you. Alright. What are we dropping now? And I do want to try and see if... let's get rid of the sewing kit for now. Oh, hello. Let's see, she finally got loose. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and reload, just in case. Get a full magazine. There we go. Good to go. Let us put that away. We'll wear that again. Grab the halogen bar. Wield that. Okay, I want to put these in the back seat. Actually, let me go ahead and read them first. So I know which ones are useless. So AAA Guide and Dance 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 are useless. The rest of these are still good. Let's also put like the ACOGs back there as well. Because again, we don't really need those on us. Coffee mugs. Let's get rid of these cardboard boxes. Okay, good. Had to make sure that there wasn't, that things weren't dropping below the vehicle. Let me grab the charcoal smoker. Let's find you. Unload. Okay, it looks like it didn't drop it there. That's good. I'll put it up top here if I can find it. Charcoal 60. There we go. Right, let's go see if it'll, oh, guess not. Wear it again. Grab the halogen bar. Wield the halogen bar. Smash some skulls. Oh. Wield. Wear. Grab. Wield. Smash. Move on. The cycle repeats. Okay. Now, reload. Charcoal smoker. It works. It does work. Oh, boy. Oh, that is very good, then. I figured as much. We're not going to be able to... there's way too much coal here to be able to haul it that way, so... Ah, I see. That explains why. There we go. All right. Whoops. There we go. We'll keep slowly moving this up. And actually, you know what? I'll come back for that later. But it is kind of annoying a little bit that I'm still carrying around... Actually, no, it's understandable. Because I'm carrying around now a charcoal kiln that is filled with 375 coal. So if I were to look at the actual... let's actually even look at that thing. Yeah, this alone has a weight of 45 pounds. So of course I'm now overburdened again. Let's also get rid of the funnel. We don't need that. Probably not going to need any bolt cutters or that right now. Alright, good enough. Let's go... Actually, what else do we have to check here? We have a couple of houses on the other side to look for glasses, and then we're going to go to the big city, I think. Well, we'll obviously, pull back here, though, and pick up this coal. But, we'll do that in a minute. Drop the bar, pick up the gun, fire the gun, put away the gun, pick up the halogen bar, smash the body. Move on. Hey, Romney, welcome. Oh, here comes another one. Drop the bar. Wait a couple of hot seconds. Grab gun. Fire. Where? Wield. Smash. Television. Stereo system. Part of me is like... Before, I was having to go after things like TVs and stereo systems and disassemble them. But I remember that was in order to... Oh, wow. I like how they have multiple copies of that. Dainty dishes fit for a king. Sure, why not? But that was in order to actually make the vehicle welding rig. And we don't need to do that as we already have access to one. Nothing good. Oh boy. Okay. For once I don't have to... Clean water, peppermint patties. There's a road map here actually. What else do we have? Ooh, that's actually useful. I like how I whipped out my gun to use it on a snake. So I could actually exercise here if I were so inclined. Nothing interesting. Filled around with the dial a bit. Obviously, that's not going to produce much in the way of results. Whoops. Sure. Grab that. I meant to turn it off, not on, but anyway. Got some more aspirin. Ooh, narrow spectrum antibiotics. Nice, that's a good find. Wait, spotted where? What do we got there? Ooh, codeine. What do we have in here? We got scissors. We actually have a canteen, which I'll probably take. Snow shovel, don't care. That I don't care. And the rest is all, like, into the distance. What was the other thing I saw? No, it was literally just that. Okay, let's go. Switch back to walking. We can pretty much leave now. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, sir. Where? Grab the halogen bar, wield the halogen bar, and away we go. It's time to go. I should really get like a bow in order to hunt fish. Or actually, I think I can even get like a fishing spear or something. But even just a bow would allow me to shoot them without like exploding them, essentially. But now with the coal that we have and with the smoker, we don't even have to make a kiln anymore. There we go. Getting there ever so slowly. Only problem is going to be space. I don't know if we have enough space for this. But we'll do what we can. Excellent. Move that over. Alright. Now, we have enough room. Fantastic. Right. Close that. Engine started up. Fantastic. Ooh, we do have a farm up here. And it's an actual proper farmhouse. So we'll take a quick stop off there. And then we'll head to the actual, like, main town. Because it could be that the garage, maybe, for the farmhouse might, by chance, have a welding goggles. Don't know. Oh, great. There's Amigo. Okay, let go of the controls. I'll let the vehicle run for a hot second. How are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we got enough fuel. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, looks like they have... Oh, joy. It's my favorite, giant bees. Yes, let us not anger the giant bees. Please and thank you. We already died. Our last main character died because of giant bees. I would sincerely like to not repeat that incident. Oh. Oh, God. Hi? Run. 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 Oh, boy. I think that was it. Reload. Actually, we're completely out anyway. Okay, let's wear that. Okay, we don't have to worry about them coming back to life now. Did they have anything interesting on them? Telescopic umbrella. No. Can sealer instructions. That's a decent little book. I'll grab that. Let me also pause this quickly. Oh, I'm still running. Whoops. Slow to a walk. Excellent. X-Acto knife, flashlights. Ooh, actually got some bread and toastums and such. That's a good one. Part of me's like, do I want to bring the coffee maker with me? No, not particularly. Nothing of interest there. Some aspirin and cough syrup. Always welcome to have more cough syrup. Magic 8 Ball. Survivor's notes. We're going to sail to Canada, bitches. Oh yeah, come on down, eh? There ain't no zombies up here, eh? Don't even worry about it. It's way too cold up here for them hoser zombies. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see here. I still haven't even seen a single pair of sunglasses. What the hell? Rain hood. What do we have here? Steel drums and a wooden barrel. Radio car box, SD memory card. Made in China, apparently. I like that. We got Chardonnay, Vermouth, Cabernet Sauvignon. Good old Cab Sav. Alright. Oops. A bucket. Another charcoal smoker. Obviously, we don't need that, though, because we have enough, what's it called? Oh. Interesting. Useful for creating distillations of alcohol and other more curious substances. A slot for a thermometer. I'm assuming you're insanely... Actually, you're not that heavy. You know what? Why not? Let's bring that with us. We got some cornbread and fruit wine, moonshine, fruit wine. Obviously, we've got entire barrels there we could fill up. Actually, what do we even have here? Ah, it's a grape farm. Nothing can be harvested from this plant in the current season. So that basically tells me that there is a point in time where you could harvest, like, grapes from that. Right. Let's take over the vehicle again. What do we have here? Oh, it's a goblin encampment, I see. You know what? I think I'm gonna make my way east, actually, to the variety of towns over there, because they might, Oh, that Migo broke free. I might have a better chance in the smaller towns than the bigger ones. Alright. Random bobcat out here. Oh, a stone golem. To the north. Let's not mess with him. Oh, we might actually not be able to get through here. Huh. Dirt roads. Yeah, we might have to just turn northwest here. Get on the road from that side, and we can kind of cruise from there. There's the puppies. Couple of wolves. And we're on the road again. Oh, what do we actually have here? Oh, interesting. Hold on a second. How are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we're still good. Oh, so yeah, it's still silos. They're just, it's a different look for it. Part of me was hoping that there'd be, what do we have here actually? Bales of hay, we got corn, and it's still growing too, so at one point of the, eventually we could actually come back and harvest corn there. Couple of deer. That's a little farmhouse. Couple of zombies around. Looks like they're basically the same type of farm as the one we just left, so they'll have a bunch of winemaking stuff, but that's basically it. Nothing super intriguing. What is this? Oh, it's just a spider nest. Okay. You can sometimes find some interesting items in spider's nests, but they're usually not worth angering the spiders for. What do we have here? A collapsed tower. Interesting. Gangrenous Impaler. Huh. Interesting. We have a gun store, an electronics store right on the edge of town. Skate park. Outdoorsman store. That sounds interesting. Scissor limbs. The hell is scissor limbs? You're new. Nightmarish spider of gore stands tall among the ruins. Keep silent and watch the bladed landscapes. Spindly limbs and bone slip between rubble with otherworldly speed. So it's a very, very fast spider creature. Got it. Let's honk our horn. Hopefully we'll lure a couple of them away. Couple of clothing stores. Oh great, it's Amigo Scout Tower. Oh great, the leprechaun's coming. So awesome. Monthly. Bower's Buddy. Ooh, Bower's Buddy. You know what, I think I might just kill off all the guys around here if I can. Oh, they're going after the leprechaun right now, actually. That's good. I'm not going to complain about that. Alright, let's let go of the controls again. How's the fuel? Oh, never mind. Nope, we are running low on fuel, actually, so let's not do that. Okay. Leather kilt. Aw, interesting. We have a little scooter here. And it's actually a perfectly functional little scooter, too. Oh, here we go. Pair of welding goggles. We found the main kind of objective that I wanted. Let's also grab the welding tank here. Gonna walk through the house here, get out the other end. Alright. How am I actually? I'm still just thirsty. I'm not even hungry yet. Which I find funny. And there's the welding tank. Get rid of that. Those suckers are heavy. Now, where did I put... There it is. Let's wield my halogen bar. So we actually did get the main objective. So we now have welding goggles, so I can begin assembling my death rig at any time now. But I would still like to make my way inside the gun store here if I can. Nope, I heard something move. Yeah, we got cockroaches again. To hell with that. This is an interesting little house. Oh, hi. Couple of clothing stores. How's the gun? 28 rounds left? Okay. Unfortunately, now I'm going to have to clear out a bunch of guys that are going to be coming my way. Yep. We'll probably waste a magazine or two getting rid of these. Nor... Just to get access to the gun store. Actually, I might have to. I think I have my hacksaw on me. But I might actually require a welding unit, though, to break into the gun store. Usually you do. How's my ammo? Nine shots left, so we're pretty good still. Just in case, let's reload with a fresh magazine, switch back to walking. Wear that, wield that, and let's go. Oh boy. There's the gun store. Actually, we have an RV here. So I think it's an RV or is it... No, it's another limousine. The mini fridge looks relatively intact. The rest of it, not so much. And what about, actually... Oh, an electronics store. I didn't even think we had that there. Right, so I'm going to have to kill off a bunch of zombies in this area then. Drop the halogen bar. Wield the M4A1. Nope, go after the ones that are exposed. Oh, we got a bunch of guys coming from the north now, too. Sure. Nope. As long as he's on the vehicle, it appears to be blocking the shots. Go after you. Nope, again, same thing. Ignore him until he gets out of there. Reload. I don't know, we still got seven shots left. You know what, let me just... There you go, I helped you out. Okay, what do we have in here? Western boots, oatmeal, spam, carbon fiber hunting arrows. Oh, yes. Wooden bodkin bolts. What can I fire those out of? Oh, it's a crossbow bolt. Okay. Really? Do we not? Well, that's annoying. Alright, let me go... Where's my halogen bar? Did I leave it behind? Oh, we got some CBMs. Ah, they're in the, Okay, but again, I might actually require a, welding unit to get at them, unfortunately. As, gun stores tend to be a bit, annoying to get into at times. Oh, there's my halogen bar. No, don't drop it. Wear it. And wield this. Okay. Let's go ahead and smash up the bodies, though. Quickly before we get out of here. Oh, what the fuck is that? Toxic gas, oh great. Let's have some antibiotics. Some aspirin, that should be good. Well, that was annoying as hell. He ran up to me super quick. I didn't have a chance to swap out my gun. And now I inhaled some toxic gas. I mean, so far I seem to be okay, but I don't like that lovely toxic symbol over myself. Oh boy. Fire. Reload. Alrighty then. Hey, Cherub, welcome. Yep, took a whole lungful of that poison just for fun. Wear that again. Let's deal with you quickly. Wield that. Alright, let's drop. Drop all those into the seat. Oh, it did actually fall down, so let me transfer that over quickly. Okay. Now. What else can I drop? Coma transfers all advanced sorting, by the way. Yeah, I know. I usually make use of that at times. Not always, but I do make use of it. And yeah, that was comma transfers everything. Yes, I know. Let's, ooh, I want to read these first, actually. Okay, now any of the ones we're going to keep for now, let's go ahead and put those away. And the ones we are going to get rid of, we can just dump them down here now. Let's also put these in. I actually do need to read, there we go. Drop that. Let's also get rid of most of you. Get rid of that. We don't need the end. Well, I'll keep 5 of the antiseptic for now. Cough syrup, codeine. We don't need any of this on me. Not going to be able to use that right now. Same thing for these. You know what? I both like and I don't like their the inventory system to a point. Make sure... Nope, there's nothing on the ground. Okay, good. I like that, you know... What's the word? Like, for example, a jar. A jar is just a jar, and then the items inside the jar are obviously what it's contained within it. So it will say that, you know, for example, a jar can have alcohol in it, it can have fruit jam in it, it can have a variety of things in it, but the jar itself is an inventory item, and then everything just kind of fits inside of it. Which is not too bad, but then it becomes a problem at times when, you know, it really clutters up the, Ooh, an AR-15, hell yes. Except I can't actually. Can I not? I really wish I could attach a strap to this thing. Let's go put this away quickly. At least the AR-15 I can attach a strap to. You can hide contents, but it's just that it's like, for example, if you have a wallet, or if you have all these different items and you try, like, sure, I want to get rid of, dump all these items, and then you're like, it's saying, hey, are you sure you want to dump that? It's like, no, I want you to take the container that these items are in and move it as well. But no, it just becomes, it's good in a sense of like maybe a realism thing, but other than that, it just becomes kind of annoying as hell. Containers inside of containers is always a pain, IMO. True enough. Hide the contents container, but I think you should do that every pick up a new one. Yeah. It's like, it just makes sense just to be like, hey, this is a jar of this item. It's a jar of fruit jam. And then once you've used up all the fruit jam, then it becomes a jar. An empty jar, and can be, used and refilled and everything else as per usual. That's more, useful than... Oh god, there's a bunch of them there. Than the system that they have right now. Oh shit. Oh boy. I just want to make sure those freaking gangrenous things do not get close to me. No, it's fine. We have enough ammo. Where the item? Wield you. Oh shit. Fuck. Hate those things so much. They're so quick. They like instantaneously arrived right next to me and began being an absolute pain in the ass. F those things. Great. Gonna get another freaking lung full of toxic shit. I can't... Oh, I see. I accidentally disabled it. Fuck, I hate those things. At least it's not like deadly poison, though. That's the one thing. It just makes me sick because it's toxic. But I would be so pissed off if that was... Again, I love this game. I really do love Cataclysm in a lot of ways. But I feel like the dev needs to stop, like, prioritizing freaking realism and bullshit mechanics over fun. It's like we play, forgive me for the exaggeration to a point, but we play games to have fun, not to have our balls punched on a constant basis. So if that's all the game is doing is, constantly giving you shots to the nads, then why the hell do we not move on to play something else? You wrote it in before compiling it into the Python. I've only played the main fork. I hear Bright Nights might be more of your speed in that case. I've seen Bright Nights, and from what I saw of it, unfortunately, it looks like they've somewhat stopped development of it. I'm not 100% sure if they've completely stopped development, but the guy... Because I actually knew the guy behind it, too. I've actually had, chatted with them before. And one of the big issues was namely that the game was focusing way too much on realism and was making it very unfun. Yeah, exactly. Making a game fun is because it's simple. There's just so many like sections of this game where it feels like you're going to, like, you're long... Oh god, it's another Gangrous flesh. Let me pop some antibiotics here quickly. What the hell is that? I'm not able to hit that thing. Maybe because I'm in a lot of pain, but I don't know. Yep, nope, screw this. Nope. I'm moving on. Hmm. Okay. Again, hacksaw. You mind? There we go. It's funny, it's funny. It's sad in a way because it's like, I've played a lot of this game, like, pretty much, I've been playing Cataclysm since before there were even, what's the word? My brain is failing me. One second. Now loading. Do. Hey! But yeah, no, I've been playing Cataclysm pretty much since the original when there were only, like, zombies. That was it. And it was all in ASCII. There were no tile sets. There were no nothing. It was just ASCII and zombies, and that was it. So, it's not like I haven't been, you know, playing this for a long time, so I'm not used to the difficulty in a way. It's just kind of annoying that seems to be that so many of your games can end, and it basically it feels like the game forces you to be cheap in every single way that you can, because if you're not, you will die because of it. You once woke up in the basement of a dispensary. Doing Magic Lesson playthrough currently. Spent most of my money on the Endless Flask whiskey. Could make easy biodiesel, right? Found a helipad with 140k units of JP8 between the 3 pumps. I actually started off in a military base, which was just to the southwest here. And I've mostly cleared out the military base, actually. Magicalism, I've finally tried a little bit of it, and it is somewhat fun. Like, I enjoyed some of the, you know, using some of the spells I had. I just didn't make effective use of them at a time, but yeah. At least I had the 13... Yeah, actually, I have one of the... Was it 1380 horsepower engines? Turbine engines? Yep. I actually need to get over there to get it again. Right now, the main thing I was looking for was to find a bit of welding goggles so that I could actually, like... solar cell... But yeah, my main goal was to get welding goggles so that I would then be able to essentially, like, make a death rig. Good old super death rig. Wait, did I spend all this time breaking into the wrong store? Yes, I spent all this time breaking into the wrong store-ish. The gun store is right here. This is the electronics store. That's kind of funny. Do I have what is a transistor? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Let's see what's in the back, though, if we can get in there. Wait, where's my... Wear that. There we go. Need my halogen bar to break in here. What do we got here? Super glue. I'll take that. That's useful. Well, that sucks. I was kind of hoping that there would be more here. I already have a multi-tool. Yeah, none of that's really useful, unfortunately. Ah, sure. Let's take the maple pies, I guess. I guess we could take those. Ah. Interesting. There's actually installation data now. Interesting. So rather than the old system of essentially going into a science lab, finding an auto dock, pumping yourself full of Adderall to raise your intellect through the roof, and then installing your CPMs in mass in a short amount of time, now you have to look around for installation data, which would allow you to more easily install CBMs with a minimal chance of failure. Interesting. My plan is to have a Deathmobile base using the magic motorcycle spell as a free scout. Carry around a translocator gate takedown. Set makeup easier to get back to your bus. It's impossible to take down once built outside of the debug menu. Oh god. It's funny how a lot of that stuff works, isn't it? Let's grab those fresh sterile CBMs. Crafty Crafters Quarterly, Swim Planet, we'll grab those. One thing that kind of annoyed me before was that in some doors are locked from both sides, which was kind of hilarious. Debug my strength to 999 because I didn't know you couldn't move it. Ah, I see. Ha! Yeah. It's funny how some of that crap happens. Oh, fuck. That shit even starts coming towards me. I'm whipping out my gun. Huh? Okay. What is that? That is a slavering biter. Okay. I think we dealt with the main issues. We have some bandages on that one. Let's... Actually, how's the ammo on that? We're good. Wear that. Let's grab my halogen bar here quickly. It's coming right for us! Found doors like that in a helipad, went in the wall, find an empty room. Okay. I find it weird that the locker, like the... It feels like this, How can I put this? This gun store did not spawn correctly, I should say. Is what I'm trying... Well, is what I'm trying to say. Expandable baton. And one kind of annoying thing, too, is I can't really... Well, actually, no, I can. Never mind. I lied there. Oh, whatever, that doesn't work. No, it's not really worth it. Ah, Walter CCP, I'll take that. Yeah, this gun store was not worth bothering. Really was not. There's just nothing in here. All the lockers are empty. But I think this is maybe a gun store where it's meant to be like, hey, we boarded the place up. It's already been looted. It's kind of electronics store. Yeah, let's go check out the electronics store. A multi-cooker. Sure. No, don't care. I am walking. Good. Aha! Nice. We might find some good stuff in here. Microwave, multi-cooker, coffee maker, and electric forge. Ooh, there we go. No idea how the spotlights are powered. Couldn't find that big reactor. Give it free 131 watt anywhere. Screwdriver, stun gun, laptop computer. What do we got here? Mess kit, smartphone, copper wire. I'll grab that. I 100% want that electric forge. Of course, that's going to make us overburdened now. Okay, what else do we have in here? Hammer to illustrate, already have that. Heavy disposable battery. Bunch of lamps, another stun gun, copper wire. Different cameras. Another multi-cooker. None of that really matters too much. No, there's nothing else really interesting here. Oh, yeah. Military bases are really good for a variety of items. Of course, the only downside... Oh, sheet. Oh, sheet. I'm going to come back for that, because I might be able to unload... Actually, one second. Let me check how the damage is on this guy. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can take the vehicle around to that, because it has a bunch of JP8 fuel that I should be able to siphon off. Okay. Get rid of the multi-cooker, the still. My blindness. Electric forge. Do I have a hose on me? I do not. And now I do. And of course the vehicle doesn't want to run. Alright. Drop that. And you. There we go. Put that away. Go back to walking. Okay, so it doesn't have any. Unfortunate. I was hoping it would have some ammo, but I guess not. Siphon you into the nearby vehicle. Siphon you into nearby vehicle. There we go. That gives me 28% fuel. Nice. Alright. I don't think there's much else well, actually, I had to go back to that outdoorsman store quickly. Oh, geez. Inventory. Yeah, let's reload. How are we doing here so far? We still got 4 more full magazines. Alright, we should be good for a bit. Okay. Now. Grab that. Carbon fiber hunting arrows. Why do I not have the capacity for that? They're not... It's not like it's... whatever. Bow stabilizer system, utility vest, rail-mounted crossbow, hacksaw, flint and steel, molasses. They got a slingshot. No, don't need that. I already have those, and pretty much all these. Slingshot for pebbles, yeah, no. A clamp? Sure, why not? I might need a clamp at some point. Broth. That's not going to happen. Let's not waste our energy. Plastic bottle of cough syrup. Molasses. Lemonade drink mix. Why not? Let's grab some more food. Sure, why not? And now we can grab those. Go ahead and wield those if that's what it's going to take. Right, time to go. It is time to leave town. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look at some of the other towns nearby. Oh, there's a mine entrance right there. Those are always fun. Got a fire station. Obviously we got a... Oh, it's a football field. That was a FEMA camp. Okay, back it up. I already have enough basic solar panels. Hey, I am Spudo. Thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome to Shenanigans. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. What is this out here? A derelict property, okay. So yeah, well, is that a... I'm assuming those are a motel. Yep, figured it would be. So we got a random motel out in the middle of nowhere as well. But yeah, we'll explore the towns around the area here just so I have an idea of what might be there, what might be easily accessible. And then once we're done with that, I will head back to the military base and we can start retrofitting our death rig out. The weird thing is I do have random NPCs enabled, and I haven't actually seen any spawn. Oh crap, oh crap, nope. That was close. we have ourselves a police checkpoint. And this is actually something I find kind of hilarious. Where, the police checkpoints, the riot control robots, or riot control platforms of the future, make use of a, where they demonstrated that less lethal is not the same as non-lethal in the days before the Cataclysm. Yeah, but it's funny because a riot control platform makes use of, like 9mm or something like that, rather than, say, rubber bullets or something. It's just like, yeah, no, we're just gonna straight up shoot you. You riot, we're just gonna straight up shoot you. Ooh, there's a library. I want to get in that library. Couple feral humans. Oh, there's a river up there. Nice. Do we have a way out here? Yeah, we can pretty much go straight out. Let's give him a little honk here. Oh, shit. I might have screwed myself. That was not what I intended to do. I'm just honking my horn. That's all, just driving around honking my horn. Hopefully there's no blockade up front. There isn't. Okay, good. Follow the horn, zombies. Follow the horn. So hopefully I've lured a few out of town, or at least into the section of the town that I'm not actually going to be looting, and I'll be able to sneak my way into town there and loot that library up before running away. Like my life depends on it, which it does. Let's see. Yes, Scock's Book of Cutlery. We've got... No. Ooh, family cookbook. Advanced economics. Principles of effective communication. Okay. Let's get through this quick. What do we got here that I need? Mechanical mastery, I 100% need that. Excuse me. Holy crap. Pardon me. So yeah, we got all those. That's perfect. I have one of you already. Internal combustion fundamentals. Let's grab one of you. Concrete constructions. Yes, I'll take that. Welding and metallurgy. I think I already have one now. No, I do not. These are some really good books. Oops. Grab that. I could swear I have multiple copies of that by now. Antique adornments. Again, I need to make sure to read all of the books that I have right now, so I make sure, well, so I know that I already have them and I'm not wasting my time grabbing something 5 times over that I already have. Let's see here. These are all novels. Yeah, these are all novels. I don't think these are... Oh, here we go. Fletcher's Friend. Bower's Buddy and Fletcher's Friend. The 2 books that you really do need if you're going to... Oops, don't want all of those. I only want 1 copy. If you're going to go with a bow, or bow crafting at least, I should say. That's physical chemistry. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Run! Peace! I'm out. Sorry, kid. Sorry, spider. We are getting the hell out of here. Alright. I'm gonna head a little bit to the end of whatever this road is here to see what, because it might end at like a science lab or something. And also, am I wearing... Ooh, shit, my mole pack is basically destroyed. Maybe that's why we're not able to carry... I mean, the irony is, if the mole pack is destroyed, which it looks like it is, then we should, everything that's in our inventory should have dropped. Or at least all those items in our inventory should have dropped. Any tips for beginners? I would say lower zombie spawn count down a lot. Like, if I look into my... Let's see if I have my world setting in that safe mode. No, that's not it. No, I have to actually... Here, let me do it this way. Let me hop out to the actual main menu for a hot second here, and I'll kind of give you an idea at it here. So when you... For the worlds themselves... Let me look at this one right here, just to kind of look at its settings. Or I could just go create a new one, because clearly it's not going to do that for me right now. But in the world options, I would definitely say lower the zombie spawn count down. If I wasn't so blind. There it is. Like, I have the spawn rate at a factor of 0.5. So I cut the spawn rate of zombies down by half, and there's still a lot. In return for that, I also lowered the item spawn rate by 20%. Another thing you're probably going to want to do is lower monster speed down to about 85. That at least gives you more of a chance to run away, because the one issue I find in this game is that stamina sucks. You will run out of stamina very quickly while running, or especially if you have a bunch of items on you. So you're going to burn through stamina super quick, and then they're instantly going to swarm you and you're dead. So one thing is definitely lower that down to at least 85, because that gives you a bit more of a chance to actually run away from things and not die horribly. It's not even stamina. Stepped on Lego, minus 20% speed. Yep. Yep. So that's why I lower their speed down at least a little bit, so that it's like, you know, it's more... Walking Dead style zombies, not World War Z type zombies where they're like, you know, where they're world-class sprinters running down the, or running through a field coming right for you. So, that's what I like to do. I would, if you're just starting out, I would even lower this down, like, lower, like, put spawn rate down to, like, 30%, lower speed down to, like, 80%, and that's at least giving you a good, you know, start. Another thing is, when I'm making a character, I like to do let's say for this one right here, I like to go with a single pool rather than a multi-pool, because that way your points are just going to be whatever scenarios you choose to pick, whatever professions you choose to pick, and so on and so forth. You'll then be able to have a single pool to go into traits and be like, I want, you know, these, and these for negative traits, and I have 25 points now to spend on stats and traits and so on and so forth. And another thing that I actually do, let me go back to the main menu, is in the actual options themselves, under debug, I actually raise up the maximum amount of trait points that you can have. By default, I think, yeah, default is only 12. So you're only allowed to have essentially 12 negative traits worth of points, and then that's it. And you're not able to, you wouldn't be able to give yourself more negative traits beyond that. So one thing I do is I increase it to at least 30. Like, 30 is pretty reasonable. There is a lot of negative traits you can pick, a lot of ones that I have that I, you know, do via, like, standard, like, all the time, such as alcohol intolerance and so on, or lightweight, basically. Okay, let me load back in there, because now I can actually, like, maybe open the character and show which ones I have. There we go. So I have addictive personality, flimsy, which makes yourself overall weaker. A little bit at least. Glass jaw, which makes your head an additional 25% weaker. Heavy sleeper and insomniac, which kind of go hand in hand. So it takes you a lot longer to go to sleep, and once you're asleep, you're out. You're out cold. Lightweight again for a minor point towards, you know, not being able to have alcohol, which is fine. Strong scent, which is balanced out by animal empathy. So yes, things that are going to detect you via smell are going to detect you more easily, but animals are still less likely to attack you. So I kind of use that to kind of balance it out a little bit. Truth teller and ugly are just basic ones, because you're not going to be spending too much of your time talking to NPCs, so I tend to use those for those extra little few points. And then I like to make... Night vision is one trait that I love to get just by default, because it's, you know, it's nice being able to see at night. Pack Mule and Strong Back are very good for ensuring that you're able to carry as much as possible. And you really do want to watch out for a lot of your encumberment as well. Like you can see, my torso right now is massively encumbered because of all of the items that I have on me, unfortunately. So all the backpacks, all the like chest rigs and armor and everything else that I have kind of like layered up is making things... Addictive personality isn't that bad. You can drink like 6 swigs of whiskey. Tested last night and have no addiction. So yeah, it's not that yeah. It makes it so that you're more likely to get addicted. So if you have something like, if you take something like codeine, for example, to knock yourself out, then you're more likely to gain an addiction to that. But anyway, looks like there's a farm at the end of this road here, so that kind of satisfies my curiosity. And there's a lot of different starts that you can do. I mean, to be honest, this is the kind of game where, again, you are going to die a lot. You are going to die a lot. Even for me, having played this, like, this game to death to a point, there was one point where I'd basically gone through every bit of the content. You know, I'd explored every single type of base, military or otherwise. You know, I'd gone down into the secret lab base and kind of did a lot of that content. So I've gone through, well, obviously there's a lot of new stuff now, but a couple of years ago, I'd basically gone through, like, I'd say 90% of the content in this game. Yeah, 86 plus 29 is definitely not what you want to see on a new player, but the reason why is simply because if I look at my inventory, like, what do I have on my chest right now? I've got the binoculars, which I think are applied to the chest. I have 3 separate backpacks on me right now, which are, you know, obviously adding on. So I have 3 separate backpacks attached to my back right now. From that alone, you can kind of assume that I'm carrying way too much crap. So I'm definitely carrying way too much crap. Yeah, I have 3 separate bags on me right now. What was that door? Okay. So that's why I'm as encumbered as I am right now. And actually, what is in here? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's get these ones. Oops. Read, 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 read. Okay. What do we have down here? Yeah, let's try there. Let's get rid of all of these. Oh, we'll have to dump that one because we already have one of those. We don't need Crafty Crafters Quarterly. We don't need Antique Adornments. So we dumped all those into the trunk. Alright. Oops. We can now dump Shift D. Dump the last of the books that we don't need because we have extras. Good enough, and let's get in there. So yeah, 100% need to... Yeah, like, wearing 3 pairs of shoes is obviously not going to help you. And I'll need to get rid of some of my bags anyway later on because I am carrying... Well, the one is basically destroyed and I'm just carrying way too much shit. But once I get my actual vehicle ready, or, well, going, then I'll be able to completely redo my inventory and everything that I have weighing me down. Plastic bag of bread. Nothing interesting in here. Nothing interesting in here. One thing I also do is I like to... oh, there's a few... No, I don't want to store anything. I wanted to see what was in there. But it was nothing interesting. One thing I like to do is I like to go... When I have a single flashlight, I like to go into my inventory, go down to it, and then reassign it using the equals. So it would be this one. But I'm not gonna cancel that. Reassign it to A. So that way I can just do AA, and I've activated my flashlight. It allows you to quickly turn it on, turn it off, so that you can kind of see what's in a room, and then get the heck out quickly if needed. Oh. Lessons for a novice bow hunter. Sure, eat your way to a fit physique. Let's grab that. Luckily, I don't need the sunglasses anymore. There's a thermos. Fletcher's friend. Luckily, I've already acquired that. Shift V. Ooh, we got some narrow spectrum antibiotics. Definitely want those. With some starts, like I would definitely say you don't on your very first try want to do a really bad day start, because you start off with a cold, you start off with an infection, and you basically have to find yourself full-blown antibiotics or you're dead. Like, that is pretty much it. I don't think you can, you can't, like, for example, if I get bit somewhere and it becomes, a deep wound, which would be like blue in color. So a deep wound would color one of my limbs blue. With that, one possibility is if you don't have antibiotics, you could take a lighter and a knife. You could basically sear the wound, cauterize essentially the wound using the knife, and that allows you to get rid of the basic infection. Without antibiotics. And it sucks because obviously you're going to be in a severe amount of pain because of that. But at the same time, it gives you the option of, hey, if I have no choice... Oh, there's a shipwreck. Oh, we're totally going to go check that out. I've never seen one of those. That's new. But it gives you that option of, hey, you at least have the possibility of doing this and not dying. Oh, another interesting thing you can do is if you feed a horse here fodder... You can actually add on the yoke and heart. You can basically ride the horse. But you have to get close enough to actually do that. So if I give it the cattle fodder somehow, I'm not sure how I do it. But if I do that, then I would be able to... there's also a salt lick there. Bunch of rotten manure. But I'd be able to actually get a harness on the horse and then ride it around. Last time I accidentally attacked the horse, so I'm going to try not to do that this time. Veterinary manual? Sure. Come on, move already. What do we have in here? Step ladder, rain and tackle. Alright, let's get out. So yeah, the option is there that if I... What is this? Oh, it's just a farm field. If I wanted to, I could ride the horse around, but that's just no. If you play with Cataclysm, you can get a pet plastic golem by trapping it in your car, locking it in with automatic doors, lol. Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, more often than not, I've found that, and again, because it's like you always want to have more capacity. Like, you want to be able to have, what do we have here? Rain and tackle, trowel, metal rake. Nothing too mind-blowing in here. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go. But yeah, you always want to have more like storage capacity on your person so that you can grab stuff and take it with you. But it also, again, comes back to bite you when you have 3 backpacks and you are burning through your stamina in 2 seconds. But yeah, I find even when I'm not like carrying much of anything, I can still burn through my stamina very, very quickly. Let's not run over the coyotes. Speed up a little bit. But this is a very good game in a lot of ways. Like the fact that you can build, like literally build your own vehicles from the ground up is just really cool. Like one part at a time you can build your own vehicle. Alright, let's check out this shipwreck here. Razor claws. What the heck are you? Man-sized crustaceans clad in a iron-like chitin, capable of emitting the most horrid of shrieks often spotted near shipwrecks, which it uses as nesting grounds. Is there even anything interesting in here that makes it worth trying to kill them? There's heavy machinery, light machinery. I would say no. There's not really, or it doesn't appear to be anything there that's worth me attempting to kill them for it. Right. I think I might take the shortcut through here and pass the FEMA camp, but, yeah, no, because either way we can actually get, yeah, we'll do that. Right, speeding time. Speed up. Yes, crab people, crab people. Good times. I highly recommend the Cataclysm mod. It is a good mod. I actually have it installed right now. I think the problem is I don't actually have any spells, so I haven't actually unlocked, like, the magic power on this character. Because if I hit 0, I don't know any spells to cast. The only downside is, I'm not 100% sure, again, because I barely kind of explored the Cataclysm mod at all, but I feel like you can't, you have to specialize yourself, like you can't, or at least from what I've seen, like when I tried to, as a quote-unquote wind mage, or whatever the case might be, maybe it was the Shockmancer or something, I don't know. When I tried to read a book about holy spells, so being able to cast heal and stuff like that, it basically said, you know, you will specialize in this, and from what I thought about, at least, from that, it was saying that, hey, if you choose to learn holy spells, you will no longer be able to cast your wind spells. Which I think kind of sucks a little bit. You would think one would want to, you know, get as many, be able to gather up and learn, you know, a variety of spells. I mean, I can imagine there'd be a limit of what you could have active at a time, but I was thinking that, man, it would really suck if it was restricting you to, you can only have one class for spells that you learn, and that's all you can have active at a time. So you'd have to, like, reread a book for one or the other if you were going to switch it. You can have 4 of the 8? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I have not explored that system nearly enough yet. Excuse me, let me have a drink here. One thing you can also do is you can make use of the dino mod, so you can actually have like T-Rexes, Raptors, and shit like that running around your world too. Which is always entertaining. And if you really want like just what's the word? Like if you really want like just a basic kind of gameplay to a point, like for basically you can make it so that there aren't really special zombies, but all the zombies are just generic regular zombies and that's it. So if you're tired of getting just demolished by all the special zombies, that is a potential option as well. If you had the wind magic, it's probably the Storm Shiver. Yep, that's the one. Which only locks you out of Clevenist, which is like fireball and shit. Ah, I see. Well, that's what I gathered from when I attempted to use a book. Let's take a look at the FEMA camp here. Yeah, same as usual. You can actually find some good medicine in the FEMA camp. Little owl bear trying to get to me. There's a swamp over there. Yeah, Paladin's Guide to Modern Spellcasting. That's the one. I think that might have been the one. Oh, it's not even healing spells? I thought one of them was, but I could be wrong. Again, I've barely ever really, well, barely used Magicalism at all, so I am not even familiar with that. I actually had, what do we have? Ooh, we got a couple M4A1s. Not that it matters, because usually I'd be excited to run into soldier zombies, because they have a lot of... Oh, shoot. Going too fast. Going too fast. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, opossum. I did not mean to do that. Went a little bit too fast there. Rammed into a possum. Let's actually go a bit to the northwest here for a second. So we have a roadside food cart. We have a regional dump. I want to take a quick peek at the town up ahead here. Then we'll turn around and head back. Oh, never mind. Apparently, what do we have here? Oh god, that's just a public pond, apparently. Oh hey, nice, another APC. Let's put a note here. There we go. We'll come back to that later. We'll probably take all the security cameras off that sucker. Yeah, let's get a quick look at town, then we'll head to the base. And we're probably not going to assemble our death rig today, but I will do that a bit tomorrow. Got a zapper zombie trying to make his way towards me. There we go. We got at least a preliminary glance at town now, which is good. Wizards... Actually, speaking of which, there's a Wizard's Tower right there. There was actually, that specific book has 3 spells. 1 for Smite, 2 True Hunter Damage, Touch Spell, 2 for Technomancer, Holy Blade, and Spiritual Armor. Okay. Maybe I was thinking of a different book, but I know one of the books I found had mentioned a heal. Like a light heal, basically. But I know I did also find that book, definitely. Alright. There we go. Time to speed up ever so slightly. Onwards to the military base. Cure light wounds is for Biomancer, which locks you out of Druid. Only thing of note there that I know. Interesting. Well, it's good to know. Ah yes, home sweet military base. Please do not walk into the minefield. And now to thread the needle once again. You know what, let me try this again here quickly. There we go. Get out of my way. There we go. That's much better. Because when we start pulling our death rig out of here, that is going to be massively in the way. You're doing it a surface you picked Druid, to be honest. It is the only healing spell. Ah, I see. Well, now that we've destroyed our poor Humvee here, let's make our way to the actual location where we're going to be... Oh. That was weird for a hot second there. We actually kind of park this guy way up here, so he's out of the way. Alright, thank you for the long trip, my loyal Humvee. You managed to acquire a lot of good items for us, and we will make use of them as we can. Now, where is the one item that I need? I might still have it on me, actually. Let me check my inventory. Yes, I do have it on me. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright. Ooh, and actually there is one, well, not one more thing, but several more things that I actually do need and want to make use of here quickly. Now loading. Please wait. It's like you can kind of tell by looking around that I've been here for a while, considering all the bodies everywhere. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Outdoor survival guide. What is a transistor? Internal combustion fundamentals. Welding and metallurgy. I also think I need electronics too as one of them. Advanced programming, no. What is a transistor? We'll grab that. Advanced electronics. I don't think I need to go that far, though. Mechanical mastery, we'll grab you too. Even though I don't think I can learn much from you right now. But that should be good. Alright, let's go. If you level up 2 spells of the same class, Druid, Calvinist, etc., from 2 different classes, 4 spells total or 15 higher. You can combine the classes into an attunement as well. You lose nothing, gain a few traits, spells depending on the attunement as well, based on 2 classes. Damn. Most of the stuff isn't actually implemented yet. I see. So they're still working on that. It's pretty cool nonetheless, though, that you can combine different classes in order to get new classes or with, you know, different traits and such there. What am I getting pinged about? No, I see. Nothing important. Now, do I have... I don't have a way upstairs here, I don't think. I mean, I could climb the pipe to get upstairs, but then there's no guarantee I'd be able to get down. So this guy right here is the death rig that we will be modifying into something more desirable. But for now, I'm going to head back to the lovely warehouse here that we spawned in. Head upstairs, and we're going to chill here for a little bit. Alright, let's have something to eat. Eat some Spam, maybe some maple pie, drink some clean water. Alright, and begin reading. We're a little tired right now. Internal, let's start with transistor. Read until you gain a level. What is a transistor? The one downside is I think there's still a lot of creatures around. That being the case... It's out in the woods there. Oh, moonshine still, yes, of course. Tree farm. I think I'm going to head down this way. There we go. There might be less creatures within range here, so it might speed up the process. Oh yeah, that's much better. Because there's just so many creatures still moving around in that area that it's actually... No, I'm not going to sleep here. I'm not going to take that risk. Am I wearing some goggles that are... Yeah, the ski mask might be doing it. Oh, whatever. Let's get back to my shelter. I just hope we don't randomly walk into a zombie. Alright. Time to sleep. Don't set an alarm. And we fell asleep relatively easily. The one thing I'm going for is actually done, at least according to the main site, called Biotech. It's Biomancer plus Technomancy. Has 3 traits. Mana is now reduced by a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 1-to-1 with Bionic power. Number 2 is basically Uncanny Dodge. It stacks with... Oh, it stacks with it. So if you have that plus the Uncanny Dodge CBM, you'd really be ballin', pretty much. Okay. Extra Bionic slots. I don't even have the mod turned on. Also has 2 spells. A healing spell. It uses junk to cast. A high-speed dash attack that leaves a train of fire in the path you took. So, flame trail, basically. That's pretty damn interesting. So you're basically being a magic cyborg, essentially, which is pretty darn cool. That's definitely some technomancy stuff right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no. That's one mod that I've just never really invested much time into for unfortunately. Come on. Again, the downside of actually sleeping here is that it's taking me forever to... You know what? Let me actually... Damn it. It's taking way too long to sleep here. So, I think that probably next time, I won't be able to continue this one too much longer today. I might still come on a little bit later with some, maybe some Dwarf Fortress, because technically today is supposed to be Dwarf Fortress Day, but because I recorded some of the last Steam Next Fest demos on Monday, that kind of threw off my entire schedule for the week. So I might come back with some more Dwarf Fortress, or I might just, continue skipping it along for now and just do it tomorrow. But my schedule's definitely a little bit off this week. But hey, still waiting on Adventure Mode to come out on Steam. It's coming. But even honestly, I have to say, I would definitely recommend people to get the Steam version if they've never played it, because it's just the changes that have been made to the UI really make it a lot easier for new players to get into the game. So it's a hell of an improvement. Yeah, I've been playing the ASCII one for a long time. I think one of the oldest videos I actually have for Dwarf Fortress was back in like 2012, 2013. So, just like Cataclysm, I've been playing it a long time. I only use the ASCII one now for Adventure Mode. Even when I was doing when I was actually doing Adventure Mode stuff myself, I still use the actual tile sets. But it's just a nice... The new Dwarf Fortress is amazing. Indeed. Indeed it is. They actually put a lot of work into it. And actually, one interesting thing is, and this is something that developers, if not rarely, I would even say almost never do. They actually told everybody exactly how much money they made on Dwarf Fortress to the cent. Because every single month they would put up the monthly Fortress report, and they would say how much they'd gotten in the last couple of months on Patreon and stuff like that, where it's usually a couple thousand, $1,000, a couple $1,000. And the main reason behind the Steam version was that they were essentially trying to, being self-employed, they were trying to not only pay to live and work on it, but they were also paying for their medical issues that they unfortunately suffered from. So healthcare, which is very important, and retirement. Like, if you're just barely making enough from Patreon to kind of, keep you going month to month, you're forced to keep working on it because you're never going to be able to retire to a point. So it was nice to see that all of their hard work over the years has paid off in such a massive way. Yeah, they're in their 40s now, so they need to be thinking about retirement. They need to be thinking about, being able to go on a vacation. And with the money they were making sometimes they made a couple, like $4,000 a month, $5,000, $6,000 a month, but it sure as hell doesn't compare to what they got for Dwarf Fortress. Wait, why did I get that achievement? First day of the rest of our unlives. I've had that achievement already. That's weird. Whatever. But yeah, they made a little over $7 million. We shall crowdfund Tarn into a cyborg body. Well, it's actually interesting, too, that one of the things they were doing recently is they actually are giving access now to the code for a non-Tarn brother to kind of dive in and work with now, which is something that I know Toady was very reluctant to do for the longest time. It's one of those things where it's like you never wanted anybody else tinkering with your baby, I guess, to a point. But they're actually, hiring someone on to do that and to kind of, help them with stuff. And it's nice to see. Yeah, I don't blame them for that either. But I'm very happy that they got the success that they deserved for all the hard work over the years that they've put into that game. It's just, I'm happy to see it. I am definitely happy to see it. Alright, let's grab one of you. Open that up for now. I need to see if I have a lightweight frame somewhere. Turn on my flashlight, so I need a lightweight frame. Heavy duty frame. Even just a regular frame, to be honest, would be fine, but lightweight is best, because that makes it more easy to kind of haul it around. There's the 1350 horsepower gas turbine engine, which I'll potentially slap into this sucker when I get the chance. Same with CDDA, it's amazing that both games are free. Indeed. And it wasn't like for porting Dwarf Fortress onto Steam, they could have easily just, slapped together a few like minor tweaks, a new graphics pack, and then just thrown it on Steam and called it a day. But no, they made significant changes to the actual game itself to then, put it onto Steam. And they made it much more user-friendly to a point, although some of it I still am kind of like, about. Because I feel like, for example, the way that you assign your dwarves, if you compare the 1 to 3 of, how much of what's more, the better system, I should say. What the better system is, I would say number 3 is the original Dwarf Fortress, or the original system, which was you had to go into a character, onto their player sheet, or onto their job sheet, and then physically enable and disable jobs from there. and it was a lot more difficult to figure out who was good at what. The next best thing, or the number two, would be the new system where you can, go into the labors, you can create specific labors, and then you can assign them to those labors and even restrict those labors that only the people assigned to that can do those jobs. And then finally, there's Dwarf Therapist. I still think that the Therapist is number one because you can sort by migration wave, you can sort by their current job. You have so many different options in how to sort and organize your dwarves and how to select their jobs and so on and so forth that it makes it much, much, much easier and user-friendly to track everything. So I still think that even with the changes they have made, they are definitely vastly superior to the original way that you would deal with characters, per se. But it's still not... Let me actually try this here quickly. One second. Let me go see what I need for like a light frame. Mana frame. That's interesting. They had some outside help to overhaul because it was such a pain. Yeah, I mean... Even when it came to, like, allowing the game to use more than one core or to use, switch to a 64-bit system, there's a lot of, like, things that people wanted them to do, but it's just the amount of work to convert that over. Because, again, this is a game that was built up from scratch and that has been, like, worked on for 20 years, basically. So it's not very easy to change anything, unfortunately. Alright, I'm looking for... Yeah, just a regular frame then. So that's just a steel frame that I need. Okay. I thought so. We also need like a car battery as well to shove into that thing. So I'm going to have to rip a car battery out of a vehicle. So I need a steel frame. Heavy duty frames. So we don't have any steel frames here. Okay, I'll just get some then. You're gonna have heavy frames. You're also gonna have heavy frame. Ah, whatever, I'll just use the heavy frame. Mana frame is a wheel, apparently. That's interesting. Remove that frame. Let's remove the battery. Oh, it's draining. It's just, well, draining and dead. Do we have any batteries? We do. Rest a little bit, get some stamina back. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of work into it, so examine, install. Might because I need an actual... You only have to reload it. There we go, fine. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be, darn it. Ignore the explosions. If anything, that's just going to lead the zombies away. Let's get a solar panel on there. One car battery, medium storage battery. Thought I had one. Did I not grab that battery? I did. Apparently this one can't be used for that. Okay. That being the case, I guess we're going to have to take a bit of a run. How are you? Remove the alternator. Remove the battery. Grab the battery. Oops. Nope, it was just having issues. Okay. Wasn't sure if I had accidentally disabled the numpad again. Install. Car battery. Repair. Car battery. Using the arc welder nearby. Okay, now how are you doing for charges? You are getting there. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to have to remove these. Are you drivable? No. Yes, you are. Good. Trying to think how best I can modify this sucker. But I have to get it out of here if I'm going to do that, because it's going to be too much in the way of everything else. Let's grab the boom crane and get out of here. Grab you and move you. Oops. There we go. Stop driving. Okay. What do we have here? The alternator, the car battery, stow board, the engine's in there. Obviously, the engine is also faulty. Right. Excuse me. Goddamn. Alright. Oops. Looks like I'm not closing that door anymore. Where was that? I could swear that's somewhere in here. Nice, there's a whole bunch of copper there. So with 1,000 copper, I just need to get 1,000 lead. And obviously some gunpowder and such, which I could make. And that would allow me to rearm all of the ammo that I expended. Water heater. Damn. Damn. Trying to remember if there was a jerry can in here somewhere then. Yes, there are. Oh, of course. There we go. Good. Let's drop that here for now. If I can. If I wasn't blind. Which I always am. There we go. Alright. So now I can start the disassembly. It's like, remove the seatbelt first. Okay. Remove the stow board. Eventually we're going to remove that engine. But let me see if I can find... Is there an... I need to find a good place where I can read for a little bit. Because I already removed some good components from this thing. I do need to well, do I want to remove? No, I think I'll leave the gun there. Which gun is this even... does this have? Is it a Browning or is it the... Yeah, it's the mounted M2 Browning. Okay. Yeah, that I'll leave there. Because essentially you want to encase yourself in the vehicle so that you can't be seen from the outside when you rotate the vehicle around. That way, if you happen to be driving past turrets, they generally will not fire at you. But yeah, let me actually get out of town here. Well, somewhat out of town, I should say. It's actually, I have an idea. Hold on a second. Yeah, we'll do it here. We're going to read here a little bit. So we're just going to chill here, read, get our electronics to level 3. We're going to read Mechanical Mastery to get that kind of increased further. Okay. Let's take well, eat a little bit, drink a little bit, and then we'll... Oh, the spam is rotten. Most unfortunate. Right, go ahead and sleep. Don't set an alarm. Continue trying to fall asleep. You fell asleep. Fantastic. Now this one's going to be a lot faster because we're not freaking... Damn. Drop the spam. So clearly we're going to need something to help us read in the AMs because we don't have any light. So I'm going to go grab a electric lantern. I also can't forget to swap out my backpack later on. There we go. Alright, let's head back there. I can close that. Activate electric lantern. Let's go ahead and read. No, not you. What is a transistor? Read until I gain a level. Ignore the explosions. Read one last time until I gain the last level. Done. Okay, let's eat some pie. Drink some water. Okay. Got some crows out there. Right, welding and metallurgy. But it's internal combustion fundamentals I want. But here's the problem. That'll only get me to 8. I'm pretty sure I need 9 in order to install the turbine engine. Ignore the explosions. It's only zombies stepping on landmines. So we'll keep going with this until we max out the level 8. Then I'll take a quick glance at the vehicle and make sure that I can actually what I can install, that is, and then I'm gonna probably call things there for today after that. Don't want that to run dry. Go ahead and sleep. Don't set an alarm. We're gonna have to go grab some maple pies rotted. We're pretty much out of water, so we're gonna go grab some. It'll be nice once I get the vehicle going, then I can just kind of do that on the go. Let's get like 6 of those. I like how one thing that I kind of find funny is that when you're thirsty, if you keep like downing drinks, it'll fill up your hunger, but you won't actually like rehydrate yourself. You would think after downing 2 bottles of water, you would be more than rehydrated. But it's like, nope, drink more. Can't drink more? Well, you're just going to be thirsty. But the weird thing is, it's like, oh, hey, give me a wrench, completed 1 year. Mechanics skill level 7 gained. Nice. You've completed the achievement engineer. Nice. But yeah, the weird thing is that you have drank enough water. It's just you have to wait. You have to give it time. Eat. Sleep. Don't set an alarm. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And eventually you will max out your skills. And then finally you can construct the death rig of your dreams. Okay, read internal combustion fundamentals until I gain a level. And it's too dark again. Activate the electric lantern, continue reading internal combustion fundamentals. And away we go. Huge explosions again from the southeast. So it's the scorch zombies are running around, probably stepping on mines. The irony is, nice, you can no longer learn from internal combustion fundamentals, so we're done. Is there anything else I want to... You know what, why not? We will head back to the vehicle in the morning. For now, let's go ahead and work on welding and metallurgy. Until we're too tired, and then we'll pass out. As a zombie steps on a mine like close to where I am and it blows the wall open and they attack me. That's the kind of things that can actually happen. That's the saddest thing. Okay. Activate that. Read you. Gain the level, and then we'll move on. Do-it-yourselfer. Take this thing, put it in that thing, and voila! Completed year 1. You have gained a fabrication skill of level 7. Huzzah! And I can no longer learn from that book. Alright, let's go. Ah, there you go. That's the effect of night vision. So I'm able to see this far around me. But of course, it's also, yeah, 2:14 a.m. There might also be a moon out, which might be helping us in our ability to see. Well, let's see what it's going to require for us to install. Because one way or the other, we're removing that diesel engine. Which means we're going to have to take out the security camera. Too dark to see what I'm doing. Ah, I can do a roof-mounted external tank. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Fantastic. I'm totally going to do that. So the V12 I can do now because it only requires a mechanics of 8. That's good. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. This is... No, I can actually do it. So I'm gonna... More than likely, I'm gonna install the turbine. Wind trying to steal my grill. Yeah, we get some pretty strong winds here, too, at times. And unfortunately, I cut down one of the main trees that was gonna help deflect some of those winds. But it had the unfortunate effect of every time... Basically, during the spring, it would drop... the leaves would drop, like... a kind of a... It was very much like pine cones, that kind of like sticky paper sap to a point. And that would just get everywhere. It was a huge mess. It was a massive pain in the butt. But also the leaves that dropped from that freaking tree, every single one of them were seeds. So I'd have little trees popping up everywhere. One of the trees, other trees I had to cut down was actually going through the neighbor's fence into my yard. So yeah, that tree had to go. I like how there's a 6,000 horsepower gas turbine engine that you can get, which is kind of ridiculous. That's the one that requires mechanics of 9. But yeah, no, we're 100% going to throw that turbine engine in this sucker. Those cotton ball trees, I want to burn it down every summer. Well, the one good thing is, as much as it sucks, one thing you can do is, hey, talk to your neighbor and be like, hey, would you get rid of this tree if I pay to have it cut down? Because that's what my neighbor did, because he also was getting, kind of annoyed with that tree. And I was like, you know what? Sure. No problem. If, since that saves me having to scrape up the money to do it myself, sure, let's do it. And then some of the other trees that were leaning into his yard, I had cut down myself, because that was, needing to be done. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, next time around, we're going to definitely install this turbine engine. Of course, the way that... the funny thing is, it used to be that you could just have all of the components near you and just install them, rapidly yourself, and it wasn't an issue. But now, for example, if I want to install an engine, I need to make sure that I have a boom crane within a certain range of whatever, like within 6 tiles of the area that I'm trying to install an engine, and the engine needs to... you need to have clear line of access to that tile in order to install the engine, which is the annoying part. So not only it used to be you could just just install it anywhere, and it was a convenience thing, and you didn't have to worry about having the boom. As long as the boom crane was in range of you, you were fine. But no, now it not only has to be within range of the thing the area you're loading it into, but you need to have direct access to that area to install the engine. Dang thing is huge, so it probably won't be cheap. Yeah, no. Like, the tree I had to remove was a pretty big one, too, and that was, God, how much was that? It was about $1,000. So, that was cheap. That was cheap, too. Like, the other quotes I got for that were, like, $3 or $4 grand, which was insane. So I was like, yeah, no, to hell with that. I'm going with this guy. Alright, let's actually move that engine out there. Where is it? Oh, scrap metal, tin. It's a shame there's no lead. There is copper, though. More copper. But again, it sucks that there's no actual lead there. So we have a V12. Pardon me while I reload my brain again for the 40th time. Yeah, we got the V12 diesel and all that. All right. The only problem I can think of is that this engine might take a ridiculous amount of time to actually... not time. It might suck up a bit too much fuel, per se. Another huge explosion from the northwest. Zombies are playing with explosives again. So with this guy, I can't actually physically pick it up because it's a giant engine. And if I try to do that, it would probably kill me. What was the game for that? I think it was Project Zomboid, where if you were to carry... Yeah, it was Project Zomboid, where if you carry items that are... what's the word? If you're carrying like 10 logs, for example, or if you pick up 10 logs, the weight is actually considered so severe that it damages you over time and kills you. So you can actually kill yourself by picking up too much weight, and then you can't heal from that. You just slowly deteriorate until you die, which was always kind of aggravating. I actually tried playing a game of that recently, and yeah. Oh, no, I could probably haul it too. I keep forgetting about that one. Oh, that was weird. Was it haul or was it... Actually, I can also just hit grab, not grab. Maybe it is that. Oh. Yeah, no, haul does work fine. So that's my bad. I just completely forgot about that one. It's the, what's the word? Come on, brain, you can do it. It's when I'm hauling around multiple items that I tend to use that. Alright, engine crane, and that is a boom crane. No, it's a telescopic crane. Well, let's see if it lets me. So the telescopic crane is enough. But yeah, thanks, Cromgart. I'll try to remember that one for next time. Let's start removing security cameras, remove the heavy-duty board. Okay, we now have access into this area. Let's remove the alternator. Actually, no, I have to remove the alternator and the battery before the engine, I think. Nope, I can just remove the engine straight away. Fantastic. Right. 1350 horsepower turbine engine. Install. Beautiful. Let's get the alternator back on there. I'm going to install a aisle. Let's turn off the electric lantern. We're going to install a... I guess the aisle's going to block that then. Yep, nope, never mind. Remove the aisle. Install a seat. Take out the 5-point harness. Remove the camera control system. Remove the dashboard, the controls, the seat. Follow me, child. And I just realized I'm still going even though I said I was going to stop here shortly. But that's Cataclysm for you. It's just like one more turn, one more little bit of, you know, something that he's doing, and so on and so forth. And then it never ends. Yeah, only 27 liters, only 27. Man, I wish, what was it? Actually, what was the requirement for that? Give me a hot second here. Twitch. Yeah, they are currently disabled on your account. You must have instant upload of eligibility. If you have existing emotes in this tier, you can still use them. Rearrange, delete them. What was the requirement for that? Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. So I can actually unlock that by streaming for 60 days as an affiliate. Okay. I see. Because the one downside with the channel is that I have emotes, but they're unfortunately restricted to subscribers at the moment. So I have 5 standard slots for free for just followers, but unfortunately, until I stream 60 consecutive days after, and what the saddest thing is, there was one point where I could have easily just become a partner simply because of the followers I had on YouTube. But I dragged my feet about it due to some of the rules and stuff that they had on there, and unfortunately, now they've made it obviously a lot more difficult to do. Yeah, exactly. They've made it a lot more challenging to kind of do that, which is a shame. Right, let me finish this bit off here, and then I'm gonna call things there, even though I'm kind of like, no, must keep going. Must keep installing things. Can't stop, won't stop. Clock. I like how the clock is a wristwatch. Controls. Dashboard. Alright. Let's remove the seat if I can. Oh, I gotta remove the harness first. I could potentially do it with a shutter door. Oh, workbench. Cool. But no, it's not what I'm looking for. I'll have to grab some, yeah, bring out some components so I can install them there. But yeah, I want this whole area sealed off. And actually, one thing I should do is remove this heavy-duty board. Reinforced windshield. Oops. Install. Oh. I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. I'm being stupid. That's what the problem is. How am I supposed to install things like this if I don't actually have the welding rig nearby? Heavy-duty board. Heavy-duty board. Left vertical. I'll have to get enough components to do another heavy-duty board here, which will help to seal this whole area in. So that, again, when I'm turning around, it's not going to be blocked. And likewise, I can put another heavy-duty board over here, and then... Actually, I should probably... Let me grab one, because I want to experiment with that if I can. Let's see. Let me go grab a piece here quickly. Oh, God. Thank you for the follow there, Chirrup. Appreciate it, mate. Alright, let's see. Take a quick look in here. Heavy-duty frame. Super alloy plating. Hard platings. Steel plating. There we go. You know, let's take both of these with us. We're working out here with all this hauling. Okay. Install. Heavy-duty board. Right vertical. Heavy-duty board. Rear right. Rear left. Heavy-duty board. Left vertical. Bad zombie. Really? Where is he at? I'll kill him. Interrupting me, I swear. Alright. Hopefully we don't have any further interruptions, but we probably will. You do try out Magicalism when it tells you a mob is from the early mob in the early game. Just run. Those suckers don't evolve and are just as dangerous on day 1 as day 1,000. One thing that I found, one thing that I actually found funny was that I ran into a wizard's tower, went up the stairs, and there was a whole ton of golems there. Like, iron golems, steel golems, like all of the golems were there. Kind of. So I ran downstairs, got the hell out of there, and let me actually put this in my wear this quickly. So I want to see if I can still... Let me actually get a magazine for the M2 Browning. Because I want to see if I can actually fire that from my seat, even though there's a wall there. Yeah, there was a bunch of golems up there, and the interesting thing is... Interesting fact, they will not leave the tower. So the golems will not leave the tower even if the door is open, if the windows are smashed open, it doesn't matter. They will not leave the tower. So what I did... Oh, they will leave it eventually? Oh, damn. Okay, well, for some reason the golems that I had there did not leave the tower. So what I did was I kept luring the zombies into the tower, and they would get shredded by the... They would get shredded by the zombies. If you break the wall. Okay. Alright, so yeah, no. I definitely did not do that. But because I was able to lure them in there, they just got shredded. Okay, so I am able to aim it here even though it's blocked off. So one other thing that I need to do... I can see there's one actually over here. Trying to remember how I can do this. There we go. Haha! So now I can open and close that as I need. Fantastic! It's now full of golems? Oh god. But yeah, that's basically what I did was I kept allowing the having the zombies chase me, and I would angle myself so they'd be forced to like step on the windowsill, and the golems would just destroy them. Which was hilarious. And I cleared out a large portion of a town doing that. I also found at one point the Forge of Wonders, which is part of the Magicalism, which I had meant to go take a look at, but unfortunately I died via Wasp before I could take a look at it. So much sadness about that. But we're definitely gonna hopefully look at it this time around. We'll see what happens. They added the anti-cheese stuff so you can't climb up the bottom anymore. Ah, I see. Used to be easier to seek into the tower? Yeah. But I mean, the other thing being that you could potentially, like, lure, like, what's the word? My brain is failing me as always. Take a high caliber weapon and just, like, shoot the hell out of them from the other side of the wall. And as long as I mean, eventually the gun would probably destroy the wall, but you would at least have a good chance of taking out a bunch of golems and then hopefully having a running vehicle nearby so you can get the hell out of there. And lure them away into town where the zombies can kind of take care of them. That would allow you to kind of get back and explore the tower, but yeah. Still. Regardless. But I think that's good enough for now, so next time around I'm going to have to obviously modify the hell out of this vehicle. More than likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out the frame from here, expand it out to about here, and I think that should be good enough. I don't need to... That's going to make it, you know, pretty wide on both sides as is. Let's see here. That's going to be... Yeah, 7 tiles wide. Let's see if... Very quickly, let's see if I can actually even get out of the entrance with that. That big butt. Yeah, so I'll have a 1 tile gap that will allow me to kind of, get our way out of here. It's going to be a little bit fun, like, turning it to get out of here, but as long as it's not longer than it is currently, we should be fine. But yeah, we'll make it, it's going to be 7 tiles wide. We'll have more than enough space on the inside for a lot of storage. We also have the actual, like, do we have? Apparently we do not have. Alright, I might have to make another run then for some stuff because we don't have any... We don't have any vehicles that have a cargo space, unfortunately. Here's the fuel depository that I still have to kind of clear out the area of, but regardless. So yeah, we're going to have to expand out the entire kind of like mid-end of the vehicle. That'll give me, what is it? 15 slots worth to install stuff, so yeah, that should be more than sufficient. That should be more than sufficient, especially if I can get a couple of cargo spaces. They're going to be able to carry more than enough stuff. That's enough room for the bed, the fridge, the cooking unit, welding rig, all the usual stuff. And especially now that I can slap the 200-liter kind of fuel container, well, just 200-liter containers, period, on the roof, that'll allow me to haul an insane amount of not only fuel, but water, be it regular water, clean water, or then again also salt water, which is important because salt water is used in a couple of different for a couple of different things, and yeah, it's good to have. But regardless, that's about good enough for today, I would say. So let me go ahead and save things up for now. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Definitely have yourselves a fantastic day. If I do come back later with Dwarf Fortress, then fantastic. If not, then that'll probably be moved on to tomorrow. And Cataclysm will be put off until probably Tuesday next week, depending on what happens. More than likely. But regardless, have a great one, and I will see you all next time. Till then.